If you're selling printable wall art in your Etsy shop, the sizes and formats that you offer matter. They could be the deciding factors for shoppers to either purchase your wall art or jump over to your competitor's listing. Hi guys, my name is Sandra, and today I want to talk about something that I get a lot of questions on. I've been selling printable wall art on Etsy for a few years now, and I talk about it a lot on my channel. Printable wall art is artwork that you create and sell as a digital file to your customers, so they don't receive any physical products. They purchase your artwork online on a platform like Etsy, and then they're able to automatically download it onto their computer where they can print it out from home. Many people ask me what sizes of printable wall art they should offer in their shops, and on top of that, what file formats they should offer. So I hope to answer all of that in this video. When I first started, I was only offering 3 sizes in all of my printables, and I wasn't getting that many sales. I was also getting messages from shoppers asking me if I offered different sizes. So I updated my listings to offer more sizes, and that resulted in way more monthly sales. Before I explain what sizes and file formats you should offer, I've created a free PDF guide that breaks this all down for you. You can download it in the description box below and have it open on your screen. I've mentioned in previous videos that I offer ratio files because I researched many successful shops that sell printable wall art, and I noticed that's what they were offering to their customers. So here's a visual of what sizes my printable wall art comes in. Now, this looks like a lot and it might seem confusing, but I promise I will try to break it down for you as much as I can. So in each of my printable wall art listings on Etsy, I offer 5 files. One for a 4:5 ratio, another for a 3:4 ratio, then a 2:3 ratio, a 5x7-inch file, and an 11x14-inch file. So in the PDF guide, you'll see that I've listed all the sizes you can print out under each ratio file, and you only have to create the largest size under each ratio. So for example, if I want to offer a 4:5 ratio file, I'm going to create a 16x20-inch art print only, because the customer can then take that file and scale it down to all the other sizes under that ratio if they want to, because all these sizes would have the same proportions of the artwork without skewing anything. You can see from this image that I've created, the width and length of each size under the 4:5 ratio, for example, are all in the same proportions. The best way I can explain this is mathematically. Each one of these have a common denominator. So 4 goes into 16 4 times, and 5 goes into 20 4 times. So that's a 4:5 ratio. Make sense? Another example here is an 8x10 is also a 4:5 ratio because 4 goes into 8 2 times and 5 goes into 10 2 times. Sorry, I had to go a little nerdy on you, but that's the best way I can explain ratio files and how they work. But the point is, you only have to create the largest size of each one, because then if a customer scales the artwork down, they won't compromise the resolution and the quality of the graphics. Whereas if you created the smallest size, let's say 8x10-inch, and a customer wants to scale it up to 16x20-inch, it may compromise the quality because they have to blow up the artwork to a larger size that it wasn't initially created for. If this is all making sense so far and you're finding this information helpful, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed for more content just like this. Now, to be clear, you can offer different sizes from these ones if you want to. I just found that these were the standard sizes that many of my competitors within my niche were offering. I always recommend you research competitors within your niche to see what they're offering. But providing ratio files, I find, is the best way to include multiple sizes for your customers. And honestly, the more options you can offer them, the higher chance they will purchase your listing. Regardless of what sizes you offer, make sure to let your customers know exactly what they're getting by including an image similar to this one in your listing images. I've included this in the free guide for you as well, so feel free to create something similar. Just of course using your own brand colors and style that's cohesive to your shop. Include the same information in your description as well. This is exactly how I write it out in my listing descriptions, letting the customers know exactly what they're getting and what sizes they can print out from the different ratio files. You can pause the video here and screenshot it to get an idea of how you can write out this part of your description as well. Now, I also provide a PDF document for my customers that breaks down the sizes once again and explains how how they can download and print their files. This way, I'm not constantly getting multiple messages from customers asking me the same questions. Okay, so let's talk about file formats. I always get asked whether you should offer JPEG, PDF, or PNG files for printable wall art. And here is my experience. I started my shop offering PDF files for all my printables, but I ended up getting multiple requests from shoppers asking if I can send them JPEG versions of my prints instead. And I think this is because many customers will send their digital files to printing companies to print out larger sizes for them. And these printing companies more often require the files to be in JPEG format. So I updated all my listings to be JPEG, and not only did I start getting more sales, but I wasn't getting requests from shoppers to offer my files in a different format. So although I recommend JPEG for printable wall art, feel free to research competitor shops within your niche to see what they offer. You can, of course, offer them in both formats if you want to, and we'll talk about how to upload more than 5 files per listing because Etsy only allows you to upload a maximum of 5 files. Side note, if you're creating your printables in Canva, currently, Canva only allows you to download high-quality PDF files, but you're not able to download JPEG files in high resolution. So if you still want to offer JPEG files, you can download your prints in PDF and then use a free PDF to JPEG converter like PDF to JPEG.net, for example. Finally, I've had many people ask me how to upload more than 5 files per listing and what to do if your files are larger than 20 megabytes, which is the maximum file size that Etsy allows you to upload. So first, if your file sizes are less than 20 megabytes, then you can simply drag your files into a zip folder and upload that zip folder because that would only count as one upload. So here's my example. Like I mentioned earlier, I offer 5 files of my printable wall art, but then I also provide a PDF document to my customers explaining the sizes and how they can download and print their files. So really, it's 6 files altogether. I would drag my 5 digital prints into a folder and zip that folder. Now I only have 2 files that I would upload. I've done that here in this listing just to show you what that would look like. But let's say your files are larger than 20 megabytes. You can use a file sharing service like Dropbox, for example, and upload your files into a Dropbox folder. You would then share the link to that folder with your customers. So create a PDF document that would include that link and upload it to your Etsy listing. It's just as simple as that. Here's an example to demonstrate what I mean by this. I just created this quickly in Canva, and I would add a hyperlink to this text. This is of course the link to the Dropbox folder that includes all my prints. Then I would download it as a PDF file, and this is what I would upload onto my Etsy listing. I hope that answered all of your questions regarding sizing, file formats, and uploading your digital prints onto Etsy. If you want a full comprehensive guide on how to run a successful digital product shop, I've created an ebook that's filled with step-by-step instructions, fillable templates, and videos to walk you through all the elements of your Etsy shop and how to generate consistent traffic and sales. You can check that out down below. I will leave a link to it in the description box. Make sure to grab your free guide as well and give this video a like if it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next one.